this is streaming or not, I haven't got a clue. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, we are. Right. Right. 1 second. I never know if I'm actually on or not. To do with brew. Never know if I'm live because I always have to sort this out before I come on. So, which way round is that? Put that on. And we'll see if anyone comes in because I'm just going to sort of basically sit here and play something and put the camera down so you can actually see it and listen to it and see a bit of it anyway. So I'll wait to see who comes in. Oh. One of my lovely oils. Lovely. Oh, boo. There's Rainbow Wizard shouting boo because I can't see you on there. I can just see you when I turn there, but I need to put the chat a bit in front of me this way and then I can see you all. I can't see you all over there. That's better. Looking at your side on. I was just getting carried away with some craft and projects that I've been doing. I was getting carried away with that. I was like all the time. Wanted to come on a little bit early. What time is it anyway? It must have come on about, I don't know, 8:15 or something. 16. But yeah, I'll wait to see if there's a few more. 6 people there, so if you're there, come and say hi. Don't hide in the darkness. Hi, Ordinary Bear. Yeah, this is a bit more on a serious level, you know. Oh, the levels of dimensions and God knows what. Anyway, yes. Oh, right, don't listen. Okay. Oh, was it you? Oh, okay. I will listen to it after. You've just sent me that, and that's what I'm playing. That's what I'm playing. Oh my God, did you just send me that, or did I send it you? Oh no, have I sent it you? Did I send you that, or did you send me that? Yeah, exactly. Did you send it me, Rainbow Wizard, or have I sent you the poll that I'm going to play? Or did I send it you? Oh, I don't know. Don't even know what I'm waffling on about now. Did all have a good day? Oh yeah, I've had a good day. I've been out in the sunshine in my garden doing my little doing my bits of oh sorry, I've just got honey on my fingers now. Doing my bits of crafting that I usually do, bits of work and different stuff. Yes, it's beautiful. But then when it goes cold, it's cold. But when the sun's out, it's really, really, really warm. Yeah, and I've just felt very. I'm going to actually pull a spirit animal card tonight, and I'm going to do a bit of a dinging of this as well. And I don't know if did you? I'm going to WhatsApp you now. No, I sent it to you, didn't I? What am I talking about? Anyway, yeah, I think I'm half asleep. Half asleep. Don't know where Betty is. Anyway, oh, I've got to go over there. Yeah, I've got to go over to there because that's where I'll be playing it. Anyway, I'll find that in a minute. So, yeah, I've had a lovely day. I had a lovely the drawing this morning, and I'm glad people find it relaxing. And I'm going to try and do it tomorrow. It might be a little bit earlier. I can show you the well, I haven't actually finished it. I haven't finished it. I just coloured it in like what was shown earlier on today. Sorry, I just got hair in my mouth. The background's not in yet, but we've got that one done, representing rebirth as well, so we know that's all going on. I got the did I send it to you though? But that's what I'm playing because you know what's going on. I'm so giddy right now. I'm so giddy. I think you might be giddy because I'm giddy, not because I'm giddy, but I think we're all giddy because we know what's going on. Not that it's still a lot of work to be done. It's still going to be in the time here in our time realm, of time. Even though what is time, but it still has to play out in time down here. But it's already done. Yeah, confusing, but we know what we mean. Drawn Hendrix at the moment. Ooh. I noticed how that just sort of had to reconnect and disconnect. A lot of that going on, isn't there, with people disconnecting, reconnecting. People need to reconnect to themselves because there's a lot of people disconnecting right now they're in the reptilian brain, reptilian energies, reptilian programming. Oh yeah. So the lovely oh God, what's her name? Amelia Love talking about that, but we all know that because we do have part of a bit of a reptilian brain, and a lot of people are in that, and you're in that when you're in fear. Oh yes, a lot of people in the energy right now, and it's beautiful. Yes, so like I said, I've just come on to do a little chat, and I'm not really going to chat. I'm going to let this great guy do all the chatting. I'm going to play 2 videos. I might play a 3rd one, I'm not sure yet, but it's not the same person. I love this guy, as in I love his soul energy. I respect him. I love him for talking out about both realms. He knows what both realms. He also knows Reiki Master. Also knows about what Mr. T is and what the number 17 is. Big supporter in that. Knows what it is. Not got confused, and uses is proper going in on the people who call it a psyop. This is why I'm playing it, because that's all the people throw out there. The people who don't research properly, the people who just go by the news as well, always call it a psyop. Well, it's just because that word is very much regurgitated. Psyop. Don't know why it's psyop. Yeah, like I said, you know what can be a psyop if you go in it and actually stay in it and get programmed that way. But if you can get through that, you'll understand it's not. But anyway, I'm not here to argue that out with people. The ones who know, and that's that really at the end of the day. So I'm going to play it. So I'm just going to have a bit of I'm going to do this, then we're going to pull a card, see what energies, probably get a reptilian one, and then we're going to go into the videos. I'm just going to stay quiet for once. I don't know if I can be asked with serious right now. Oh yeah, but it's not serious when it's Paul, is it? But my serious is Siri ass. It's more like serious as in I was just in the kitchen and this song came in again, and I was laughing to myself because it was like, how do you like your eggs in the morning? Do 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 do. And I just thought, some people are really going to have egg on their face. So it's like, how do you like your eggs in the morning? Do 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 do. You know, these reptilian energies. You know what? These ones that are going, lifting, going off, whatever. So yeah, hi Dobsy. So I'm just going to play that. Hey, you've got to love the Paulo. You can talk about serious, but in a really good way. So you know what I mean. But it is great. And then after that, I'll talk about that energy that maybe you're talking about right there, Rainbow Wizard, because it's been a beautiful day today. The energies are so lighter. We know these energies are getting triggered, they're getting gone, and all that sort of good stuff. So let's ding this. It probably disconnect now. I will. When it's not on, I'll check my WhatsApp. I will, don't worry. I won't play it now. Ooh, tingle right through my hand. I'll do the 3. Right, so let's get down to it, the nitty gritty. Like I said, I respect this guy, I respect his soul, I love his soul energy, you know, indigo. I just love his energy, his enthusiasm, his strength and all that, and I'm just going to share it because I like the way he puts it across as well. So we're just going to listen to it. I'm going to try and not talk over it because you know what I'm like. That's just me being me. So we will see. But this is for you guys who maybe don't have Instagram, and he's not been on YouTube for a bit, so you know they keep taking him off and stuff. So, but before we go over, I'm going to do spirit animal deck that I got for Christmas off my lovely fella. So, and he got me this one. Reptilian eye. The one eye, everyone will be freaking out and going, oh my god, you're in my party. I'm like, no, you're alright. Right, let me see if we can get this in for you. So you can see it. Because I'm going to play the video down here so you can see the video, so I don't have to hold it up to camera like I normally do, which is an absolute pain in the backside. So, oh, I haven't even got the camera plugged in. Right, hang on a minute. Oh, have I? Have I? I don't know. Yeah, I have. Da, 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 da. There it is. Right, so let me try and get the camera in sort of there. That'll do. That will do. That will doodly do. Before we get into the videos, they're not that long. Like I said, I've got stuff to do, so I'm not on long tonight. But I just thought when I saw this person, I was like, yeah. Right, and these are pretty newish. I haven't used these a lot, so I'll go into the book. But let's see. I'm just going to shuffle them first, not asking them to jump even if they do, because shove the energy, that's the wrong way around. I'm just going to, don't know, if put it like this, maybe it will show you me a bit this way, yeah, a bit that way, as in. Right, bets. Not very good cards for doing this with, actually. Oh. Where do you want me to jump out? Woo! There we go. So, just want you to see that. Right, I don't put that down now. See what energy we get from the, what was it, spirit animal deck. Woo! Oh my god, it flew out. I don't know if you saw that, it flew out. Oh my god. Is it oh my god? Well, it is oh my god, because I was talking about this the other day, and we all know this is like harmonics of earth as well. Are you ready? Are you ready? She's going to put the card down. That just went whoop. Right, just let me shift that out of the way. Over there. You ready? Boom! What did I say my favourite little birdie was? The hummingbird. Oh, yes. Look at the light surrounding that. Bing. Let's see what the message is. Yep. Hi, Archangel Michael. That just flew right out the deck. Lovely. Oh, my God. Beautiful. Let's go and find that air in the book. In the book of the Lost Scrolls. No, I've got to try and find this now. It's not numbered. Air. There it is. Right, I'm going to read this, then I'm going to go into the video. Positive, enthusiastic, spiritually resourceful. Boom. Oh yes, I do draw a lot of hummingbirds in my pictures. A duck. Right, inside the tiny hummingbird resides an endless well of energy and positivity. Like a little hummingbird. This is the energy, could say, now within a lot of us. Not the reptilian that we're getting, bogging off. The hummingbird's secret is that it has learned where to gather nectar. Oh yes. And it returns to the source daily for nourishment and rejuvenation. Whoop whoop. This sacred elixir springs from many sources, but usually involves nature, creativity, and exploring spirituality. And we're all exploring it our individual way. Follow the way of the hummingbird, and you cannot go wrong. Every droplet of life becomes sweet, every moment worth savouring. When in balance, smart, curious, loves to learn. When out of balance, pushy, insistent, and sharp. To bring into balance, take a class. Well, I was just talking about hummingbirds today, wasn't it? And if you notice in some of the pictures, I always have a little hummingbird in. The little bird represents a hummingbird. That's why if you look at it, the other day when I had a little tummy and its little curly tail, I was speaking about it. So that is absolutely beautiful. Yes, well up with the energy today of how I've been feeling. And creativity does come from source. You're in that creative mode all the time. Just said that was what I was enjoying today. And nature. I just put my creative ass on a chair, being busy just loading teaser video. Yeah, I've been busy all day doing some stuff, so it's nice to just sit down and listen to this one. So like I said, there's just a couple of videos, and if you haven't got Instagram and you don't have it, then I'm going to play them so you can hear them. Of the Great Paul Boys. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Big up to the Mancunians. Whoop. Up north, the Northerners. So, this great northern guy, like I said, good soul, I'm going to play it. So, I'll try and get the camera a bit down, but I'm just going to try and play it. And we're just going to listen to it because I love the way he says things and I'm in alignment, resonate with everything he says. So, let's go. I'm just going to go and find it. I'm going to find the first one. They're just little short videos. And it's not like a lot of us don't know some of the stuff he's talking about, but the way he says it's brilliant. And then, right, there he is. So, I don't know what order they were in, so just let me find. Right, I'll do it in the order of the recent one. So the first one and then the second one. So we'll go with this one.
Evergreen.
Now this is what makes me laugh. He's going to talk about evergreen the shit. Now I've said this. People sit there and go, nothing's going on. Nothing's going on. And we're like, shitloads is going on. They're distracting you over there. Why that's going on over there? So, hi Bo Hayes. So I'm just going to play it. Right.
Cabal stronghold. So the media has never been owned by the cabal, and many other things. Banks, central banks within Turkey and such like. This is why the West has always tried to pick a fight with Turkey, and Israel's tried to pick a fight with Turkey to go to war with them, destroy Turkey, and then go and put in their media puppets. Because this is how they do it. They need the media to push the narratives and the lies, to falsify wars, and to push a pandemic, a hoax, which everyone's waking up to now, and put in their own central banks to control it. And they've never been successful, so that's why Turkey's speaking out now. Does that mean Cabal is still in control of all these other countries where the narrative is still being pushed? No. I still firmly believe that it's Operation wake the fuck up.
Yeah,
okay?
Wake the fuck up.
I'm going to touch on it briefly, but I'm just going to say this outright because I've given why I believe this, but all those that fought Trump and the white hats and the good guys taking down the cabal was a psyop, you are well and truly incorrect.
Yeah.
And if you can't see that now, I'm a bit shocked, but I'm not going to go into it too much. I get people coming on my feed, you lot need to stop believing it's a psyop. I say, prove it, and they'll say like, Trump was a Freemason or something other bullshit like that, or that. he's a Zionist, or he's a Jesuit. Prove it. You can't prove it. And I've got overwhelming evidence that he's not.
Yeah.
Overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
But I always go back to this, right? Because you can't, conspiracy theorists, you know, there's only one conspiracy theory at the moment in the planet that now, beyond any doubt, has been proven to be conspiracy theory, and the conspiracy theorists that are hanging on to this are a fucking danger. But the good thing is that I think they're going to be removed. They're going to be removed by taking they're gone. Many of them are going to go. Over the next few years, they're going to be gone.
Yeah.
And I really do believe that, and I'm not the only one. And people of science are saying the same thing. But those conspiracy theorists that believe that the government have their best interests at heart, that believe that this whole getting your V was about...
You never went quiet, Hayley. I've not gone quiet. I've been on all the time.
How the tables... And they were the ones mocking us lot.
Oh, yes.
Humble pie.
Yeah.
Humble pie for those guys right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially after the CDC have just come out... readdressed all the numbers. I'm going to post a video in a minute in my feed. The CDC have basically come out and gone, essentially I won't go all the data because I'll just post it in a moment after it'll be on my Instagram feed, but basically I've gone all the thousands and thousands of deaths that were contributed to COVID, they weren't. They're basically admitting it's a lie.
Yeah.
So there you go, it's out. So now the narrative's going to fall to pieces even more so than what it already is, but there's going to be a backlash. Because now what I've started to see is not only are very well organised groups of lawyers, doctors and people who feel passionately about holding those culpable to the pandemic, bringing justice, that's going to happen. And then there's going to be a massive backlash because now I've started to see people get organised that have lost loved ones and gone, let's find out who else has lost loved ones. Let's find out who else has been negatively impacted, because these figures don't make sense. That there might be just a few people that suffer from taking their V. There's going to be way more than you realise. Way more than you realise. And that's just in the we're in a timeline close to taking it. You watch over the next few years how many people... You watch cancer and tumours soar because of this V. Cancers and tumours and neurological dysfunctions and many other diseases. And when it comes round to flu season and things like this, I bet you with this altering of the DNA and all the other shit that's now in their system, and the heart chakra's closed off, that's confirmed now. I've had so many Reiki healers and holistic therapists tell me that when they treat someone with a V, they just know. He said it's almost like the soul isn't present anymore. The life force has been cut from them. Cut from God. They're going to turn into zombies. Separate. They already are zombies. And I've got a theory on that anyway as well, because I
must say, I spoke to my mum today and I was like, hi Indigo Rays. I said to her, I really don't want you to get that second jab, because she's had the first one. This is my mum. Me and my sister have been telling her, trying to give her stuff. She watches the news. It's her path. And she said, well, it's too late now because I took it today. And I was like, what? And I was trying to tell her a few things. She went, I'll just be the guinea pig. I went, it might not be now, Mum. It might be in 2 or 3 years. She went, oh, well. I went, oh, well. I said, you better get your thingy sorted out then. I said, okay. And she went, oh, yeah, you need to stop reading things. It's just getting a bit ridiculous now. I was like, you need to actually go and look at something. But then she was joking about it, and then I just thought, oh my God, she's making a joke out of it. She was like, I feel all right now anyway. If I'm feeling a bit funny in a couple of days, I went, might not be in a couple of days, Mum. Might be in a year or so. I was like, but then again, some other people are saying it might just affect the ones with real low immune systems and people who have a lot of illnesses. And my mum is pretty fighting fit, so I guess we'll see. But I was like, ugh. So anyway, carrying on.
Might get a bit upset about this and think it's a bit disrespectful, but it's just the truth. There's a satanic dark agenda at play,
Which we all know.
and Satan needs his
Minions.
soldiers. You see his soldiers coercing you into taking the V. You see his soldiers walking in police uniforms, stripping you of your freedoms. The celebrities with all their gestures, hand signs, and the Illuminati and so on and so forth, and the cabal, your Matt Hancocks, all these guys, these work for the darkness. Some of them knowingly, some of them unknowingly. But just know God has an army.
Yeah.
They're actually greater in numbers, and they've been doing the work for a long time and will continue to do the work. And there is always, for every sinister plan that the darkness comes up with, God can transmute that, transform it, or put a twist to it. Here's my twist, as I see it. The V is going to kill off.
Yeah, I've seen Magenta Pixies videos.
All of those that didn't align themselves with the truth, God, light. Bible speaks about it. The Bible for me is just prophetic. It's people that had the ability, like you have clairvoyance today. You can go and see a clairvoyant and they'll tell you certain things.
Yeah, that thing with the V. I mean, just won't be taking it, but yeah.
About the future events and all that kind of stuff, and read things, tarot readers, all that kind of stuff, astrological, it's in the stars. If you understand quantum physics, you'll understand that time is kind of illusionary because everything's already happened. You just move through it. You move through time, so you have an experience.
That's why they're saying it's a movie that's playing out and we're moving through it. It's already happened, we've already won, but we've got to move through it. You'll still be seeing things because we're moving through it. It's a bit hard to explain, but I know there's a lot of you in chat who know. Hi Effie, what I'm talking about. And hi everyone in chat. There's a few different names there I've not seen or maybe not seen for a while, so thanks for coming in. But some of you in chat might not understand, and I know there's a lot of you that definitely will resonate with what the great Paul Boys is saying. So yeah, we're moving through it. Exactly. That's why you're getting a lot of people getting triggered, being in a lot of fear, because fear is the reptilian brain, that reptilian energy, what anyone to say, entity, whatever, that's what it is. But yeah, so
you can experience it. Otherwise, if there was no linear sort of time to experience, everything's already happened all at once, and then you have no kind of way to experience.
And then I just got that song on, like, to the reptilian sort of energy, or, you know, people all up in that, and the high ups like the cabal and above them and all that is like, keep on running, cause one day, meaning we're catching up, you're getting caught, as Paul Boys is saying, people they will be getting ready to go after them, that's what it's all about. Yeah, that just came in my head, that just cracked me up. As the number 17 said a while back, these people won't be able to walk down the street, so, you know.
Things.
Hi,
That
Astral.
makes sense. It's very complex. But God is basically, it's kind of like a line in the sand.
Yeah.
You got those that are woken up to the truth, those that use their intuition, their insights, connected to God, connected to Source. They were like, right, doesn't feel right. I'm going to speak, I'm going to do this, but didn't take the V. And those that did, those that blindly followed the satanic agenda, blindly followed and accepted the mark of the beast. The Bible speaks about it. The mark of this is it.
Yeah.
This is it. They will no longer be here. And I genuinely believe, maybe not from the first one as much, but if they take a second... Interestingly, how many injections does it take on death row to kill them off? 3, isn't it? They've lined up 3, haven't they? But anyway, that's something else. So, it's my belief, those that are being cut off from source, the heart chakra is closed, and the life force is cut by taking the V, I genuinely believe they will not be around very long.
No.
Over the next few years.
No.
As doom and gloom as that may sound, but that was their choice, their freedom to choose. And one thing I always harped on about at the beginning of this, when I was exposing how the satanic agenda works, how this world of free will works, they cannot take your power or take your soul in this instance, because you're handing over the soul, your soul, to Satan. You cannot do it unless you willingly give it, and that's how they do it. So you've heard, if you went on YouTube and put Illuminati artists sell,
a lot of us know this. It's not nothing new, but
DMX has spoke about it recently. So many of Hollywood stars that have broke free from it or that have been killed off since, you will find videos of them saying they sold their soul. What they mean is they were told, you can have X, Y, and Z, but you've got to keep your end of the deal. You're going to do all the hand gestures. You're going to wear what we tell you to wear. You're going to say what we want you to say. You are going to program children, Nicki Minaj being one of the fucking darkest puppets of them all. They get all their fames and their riches, and they're given everything that they desire, material wealth and all that stuff, but they've got to sell the soul. Now, this was the greatest play ever on humanity, to harvest as many souls as possible.
And can I just say out to that, because this is a bit like getting real tonight on tonight's channel of what he's saying. People who've sold the soul, especially people like celebrities and people high up who have lots and lots of money, and you get silly people running around on YouTube, and the people know who they are, and they're probably watching right now, who go around trying to pull normal people down, thinking they're working for the satanic dark side, calling them FBI agents. This is me, by the way, and other people that they call out, saying that they're going for like normal people. When I talk about the dark side, I'm talking about those people, the cabal, those above them, celebrities, yeah, and there are minions in the day-to-day life that are just brainwashed and in fear, and if you're in fear, then you are working for the dark, because you fell into fear, which is the reptilian brain, which we all have, and it's only small, but it's the fear one. It's like 3 brains, it's the fear one. So it just cracks me up, I have to shout that out to be real, that these people, and it's not one person, a lot of people do this, I've seen it all over YouTube, they're calling out normal people, and it's ridiculous. I've been called an FBI agent, a super soldier, all sorts, and it's absolutely ridiculous. You can tell people watch too many videos and can't see their ass from their elbow, let's say. And it's just mad, because we're actually talking about people high up, the people who actually make a difference, and you could say, control the masses. I don't control the masses, so those people out there, you're deluded. I mean, what am I? Like the biggest energy in the world, do you know what I mean? These people go on. So I just had to put that in there, because it just cracked me up when I heard Paul saying that, which we all know, but then you get these people who go around calling other people because you can't see their ass from their elbow. So just throwing that out there right now, because it is going around. Thank you for the people who are saying that in there. People so paranoid, they don't even know when someone's good. Person the other day that was talking about, I'm going to say it outright, got asked to go on Red Pill Phil's channel the other day. This person went and commented back in there saying, I need to put my story out about Dolly. He didn't say that. He asked that person to come on to promote the self, because this person's always looking for attention and wanted to promote herself, and he gave her the chance to promote herself, nothing to do with me and what she's going on about this woman who keeps putting stuff out and loving the attention, and at the end of the day, she's got her own channel and she can spout all the crap she wants on a channel about me. But at the end of the day, someone asked her to come in to reach a hand out to her, not through me. It wasn't about me, it was about her showcasing her talents and whatever it is that she loves. And Red Pill Phil actually said that. But I'm just talking about this because this is the sort of energy that goes about when they've not trusted in life or past traumas or whatever it is, and they don't trust anyone. And just because Red Pill Phil's connected to me, because yeah, he does live down the road and he's actually met me in real life and these other people haven't. There's a big difference with meeting someone in real life or speaking to them in real life. They think that everyone's on the attack. And this person even said in their comments, you know, if you get in contact with Dolly, you end up getting hacked. No, you don't end up getting hacked, because I haven't hacked you. And what these silly people are deluded in is loads of people all around the world. We're getting disconnected on our phones, because that's been happening a lot. The streams go up and down. We're getting censored all over, and these people just think it's happening to them. And by the way, it's me all the time. And this other person who went in the other day, that Red Pill Phil brought a quote up, thinks now that I'm hacking them. It's like these people are deluded and they can't see anyone reaching a hand out to them. It was Phil who reached a hand out for this person to showcase their talents, and all they can throw back in their face is paranoia of someone's doing something to me, you don't understand. They don't trust people, because trust must have been gone years ago in whatever happened in their traumas, and they just see everything as bad as far as I'm concerned. And everyone's on the attack when that isn't the truth. And Phil actually said it in his chat. So there again, seen for what it is. A bit construed, I'd like to say. So I'm just putting that out there. Yeah, I watched that video, Dolly. It was an awesome Phil. He's such a deep thinker, and he doesn't, like, he knows me, but he's not going to sit on the side of me. He actually said that in his chat. Everyone saw what he said. These people can't see it, you know. But this person wanted to bring me up again because she said she wants to tell the story about me. Well, you got your own channel and you've been spouting about me for months and months and months and months and since last year. She's doing this massive documentary apparently, but it wasn't about that. It was about her. Red Pill Phil wanted to showcase her because she's been screaming about it, that she wants to showcase her talents, and he just was putting a hand out to say, come on, you know, no one's going to have a go. It's just about you showcasing your talents of what these projects she's saying that she's got, that apparently I've stolen. And that's what he wanted to do. But no, people are like, it's the attack, and it wasn't. So I'm just putting that out there because this is real. And this is what's happening within people. And it's not even about that person. This is just an experience I've had. And I'm not really bothered about the experience because they're not in my personal friends or anything. But it's what's happening with a lot of people around the world. They're getting paranoid. They're infighting. They're only fighting with themselves. And they're just adding numbers up of 1 and 1 coming out of 100, and it's like, no. But as Paul just said, we're talking about the high ups. When I'm talking about dark energy on my channel, or putting community posts up about you that are in the dark, these people think I'm talking to them. I'm not talking to them. I'm talking about the dark energies, as in the puppet masters, let's say, or even the ones above them, the cabal above them. So people are getting it wrong all the time. They just think they're being attacked for nothing, and it's what's going on, and that's why people are falling out, and this, that, and the other. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And it's fair as well, because like I said, people think they're in competition. People think they're in competition with me. I'm not in competition with anyone. We're in survival. They're people like that go in survival. We're supposed to be thriving. I've said that. There's abundance for all. Abundance for all. If you don't think there is, then you're going in survival mode. You're going in fear, and you're going in competition. Competition mode. We're competing. What we're competing for. There's enough for everybody. So just wanted to say that. Yeah. Yeah, well, it has to be said, Rainbow Wizard. You know what I mean? It's different, and I'm not getting at you. People who have a channel to people who don't come up and talk on a channel just to get it out, because it is what's going on. It has to be talked about, as in, you know, it's an energy. Like I said, it's not really about those people. It's about an energy that's flying about. As we all know, everything is energy, an energy that's within people, and it does need to be talked about, because I will just big Red Phil up on his channel because he's a good guy doing good things. He's genuine, and he did put his hand out, and that's what I'm trying to say. You know, and me being real will talk my mind, you know, when I want to, you know, and that's just that. Yeah, but astral thief, this is the thing, isn't it? It is high vibing, but I mean, you're not allowed to talk about anything. See, what people don't understand is I'm trying to talk to other people, not you lot in chat, because you lot know. The people who are not understanding about energy and what's going on. The people who do, you'll all get it, and you're normally the people who say, right, can you change the subject? No, because other people who are new that might come in might need to hear it. So that's all I'm saying. Now I'm putting Paul back on, so don't get triggered by that. But you've got to remember there's other people coming up and waking up that need to know about energy, and they don't. So people are still coming up and learning about stuff. So like I said, it's not really aimed at them people. It's aimed at the energy within people, of everyone who's gone through traumas. We've all gone through it. We're all having an awakening, and more awakenings and awakenings. And everyone's trying to help each other. And you got people that are just trying to attack everyone, especially when people like Phil was trying to help. That's all I'm saying. So if I've got something on my mind, I will speak. So yes. So. Well, if it brings you down, stick your earplugs in. It doesn't bring me down. Still smile. It doesn't bring me down. Got to be able to talk about things and disconnect from stuff and still have a smile on your face at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But I'm doing it for other people who don't understand.
Dates.
Yay!
Evergreen. Big news. Shared it on to... Why is...
Oh, I've moved it forward now. Don't know. I'll just hang on a minute.
Truly a cabal.
Yeah, evergreen, when not everyone's going, nothing's going on, it's like it is.
Saying they sold their soul. What they mean is they were told
nobody's
have X, Y, and Z.
Nobody's being mentioned. Don't need to talk about who they are. No one's being mentioned. It's just an energy that's going about if you've not already been experiencing it with family or whoever. So yeah.
End of the deal, you're going to do all the hand gestures, you're going to wear what we tell you to wear, you're going to say what we want you to say, you are going to program children, Nicki Minaj being one of the fucking...
Oh, okay, I've just seen what you said there, Rainbow Wizard. Enough, fair enough. It's my monkey madness because I finished your painting. Did I say... Oh, okay, so you've actually done it. Ah, that's why I know why you're dead jibby happy. Okay. Alright, let's get through this video.
Puppets of the mall. They get all their fames and their riches and they're given everything that they desire. Material wealth and all that stuff. But they've got to sell the soul. Now, this was the greatest play ever on humanity. To harvest as many souls as possible. And they've been successful because they've got millions that have sold their soul, handed over their soul willingly. And what was the trade-off?
We haven't.
They gave their soul so they could accept the mark of the beast so they can get their freedoms. They already had. It's the greatest trick ever to be played on humanity. And Satan is the greatest trickster. He knows what you want.
Yeah, ordinary bear.
He knows how to tempt you. And he's a trickster. And that's what you've seen play out. And that's why I said right from the beginning, this is spiritual war. But there's good news. And
it is a war, and that's what I'm saying about these energies. When you know and you see things coming, and you don't have to be like, it is, and people don't get it. People feel like they're getting into arguments. I'm not talking about that energy, I'm talking about anybody. In your family, anything, getting into arguments and different things and dividing, and they don't understand why, because we're in a spiritual war. We know this, yeah, master manipulators, exactly. So you can see people coming at you all the time, and the energy that holds within them.
Souls start to leave this earth, consciousness will skyrocket. It's already going to skyrocket.
Oh, yeah.
Skyrocket as all those souls that didn't accept the mark of the beast start to awaken. And as we start to bring those that were a part of this to justice, and as we start to literally clean them out, as I've said before.
Cleaning the swamp, as we said, they're going to be cleaned out. People are going to leave this earth. Some are going to be stronger than others. Some are going to leave. The more that wake up the others, that are waking up daily anyway and have been for the past so many years, and it's got stronger over the last 4 years. it's going to be easier because that denseness is going to be gone, sort of thing. And there is justice coming, like I've been saying all the time, justice coming. Other people in other places on YouTube think they're talking about mini little spats on YouTube. It's not about that. We're talking about the big justice is coming worldwide. Yeah, so I've been saying this.
Your soul to Satan. Children, Nicki Minaj being one of the fucking darkest puppets of them all.
Yeah,
they get
Effie,
all their fames and their riches, and they're given everything that they desire, material wealth and all that stuff, but they've got to sell the soul. Now, this was the greatest play ever on humanity, to harvest as many souls as possible. And they've been successful because they've got millions that have sold their soul, handed over their soul willingly. And what was the trade-off? They gave their soul so they could accept the mark of the beast, so they can get their freedoms. So they can get their freedoms that they already had. It's the greatest trick ever to be played on humanity. And Satan is the greatest trickster. He knows what you want, he knows how to tempt you, and he's a trickster.
What's that?
And that's what you've seen play out. And that's why I said right from the beginning, this is spiritual war. But there's good news. When those souls start to leave this earth, consciousness will skyrocket. It's already going to skyrocket. And it'll skyrocket as all those souls that didn't accept the mark of the beast.
We've not even started yet. People think this war's started. I mean, we are in a spiritual war. It's not even got going yet. It's not even got... So this is why I keep saying, I've been saying for months, last year, get your mindsets in check, because what's coming, you need to be strong. You need to be strong.
Start to awaken, and as we start to bring those that were a part of this to justice, and as we start to literally clean them out, as I've said before, when this pandemic starts to come to an end, that's not the end of the war.
No.
That's the start of it. That's when the real work...
This is just the beginning, but the best is yet to come. Boom!
Begins, which is exciting. That's when the real work begins. We go hunt down, and it's easy to do. You know who sold us out. You know who sold us out in our government in the UK.
You won't be able to walk down the street.
They signed it. Whoever signed for lockdowns, whoever was in support of lockdowns, they've got the information. They know that this is a hoax. They know what this was about. They know. They might not know it to the depths of it being a satanic agenda, a dark agenda, or be aware of the spiritual element, but they certainly knew that this was corrupted. They knew that this weren't the truth. They knew that this was a power grab, an attack on democracy. Any politician that signs anything that is in favour of stripping its people
and
of
Trump
their freedoms needs to be out, needs to be gone. So we're going to be voting them out. We're going to be calling them out. We're going to have organisations.
Power to the people.
I know they are. I've been invited to many of them, and I've talked within them in these secret meetings of lawyers, solicitors, barristers,
getting ready,
business people that are ready. They're ready to go and fuck. They're going to
court
go
cases
for
and
Whitty.
everything.
They're going to go for Hancock. They're going to go for Boris. They're going to destroy the Conservatives. America are going to destroy the Democrats. It's all going to work out amazingly well in the end, but it's going. The hard work's about to start now.
Yeah, that's what I say. Get this ready.
Holding all those accountable, bringing them to justice, hunting down all the paedophiles.
Yeah.
That's a big thing now. Everyone's starting to get involved with that, and I'm working on something with that as well. And exciting times ahead. Exciting times ahead. So yeah.
Hi, Mandy.
Take that evergreen thing.
Boom!
People have been saying to me, nothing's happening. Oh my God, what do you mean nothing happening? That evergreen was fucking huge.
It was
huge.
I said the same thing when I put the thing about evergreen. Everyone goes, nothing's happening. I'm like, oh my God, are you asleep? I've said, you know, they put the thing out about Prince Philip, distraction over there. What the hell's going on? We all know what that boat's to do with. We all know, we've been watching it. We watched it last year, but it was this year, and we're like, people are just saying, oh my God, nothing's happening. It's like, Jesus, people.
And look at what the Democrats are doing and the left in America. You can't see that is being destroyed and dismantled at this moment in time.
Tower card, yeah.
You need to take your blinkers off.
Go on, Paul.
What's transpiring now is much greater and bigger than I could have ever hoped for and anticipated. Everything's going to get fucking cleaned out. The extreme left, the Democrats,
Extreme left,
the Conservatives and the Labour,
yeah,
all the corrupted politicians, Hancock, they're all going to get removed. It's exciting times. So
remember we got told this, they'll be eradicated off the earth.
Evergreen. Big news. Shared it on Turkey. Why is Turkey sharing this in the mainstream, nowhere else? Because Turkey has never been...
Right, that's gone back to the beginning. Now I'm going to show Paul Boy's a newer one he did about God. So, hi to everyone in chat. Yeah, I love that. Boom, 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 with the Q's in it. Oh, yes. And we're going to listen to this one because he's just started talking about more on his beliefs. And I just want you to listen to this. Some of you may resonate, some of you may not. It's fine. Some of us, a lot of us know this. But I'm just sharing it for the people who don't have Instagram and for maybe the people who want to work. I don't know who Paul Harris is. This is Paul Boyes, but yes. So anyway, I'm going to play this because, like I said, I'm not on for long. I think it's this one. I'm sorry I can't get the lighting right, but yeah, no place for evil to hide either. Nope. So we're going to listen to this one, and I know some of you know a lot about this. Some of you may not. Some of you may not resonate, but it's fine. We're just going to play it anyway.
So getting a few people, because I mentioned God a lot, calling me a religious nut.
We all get called this. We all get called this. I got called a cult leader. Ah! The cult of Dolly. Trying to just prep this up so you can see his face a bit, but it doesn't seem to be working. Is it the light? Right, it's knocked it off. It's playing up again.
So, getting a few people, because I mentioned God a lot.
There you
Call
go.
me a religious nut. Right, cult leader.
Here we go. It's playing up again. Oh, means everyone's having these problems. This, I might be hacking you, by the way, if this is happening to you. Who's hacking me then? Do you know what I mean? Oh, it's not going to play. Come on. Why does it keep doing this?
So, mention God a lot.
Gonna have to try this a few times.
Calling me a religious nut. Right,
got the orbs coming off his head. He's a Reiki master as well, by the way, if you didn't know. Right, let's see if we can get this. Come on. Right, let me do this another way. That's ridiculous.
So,
right, I'm going to come out and go back in. Oh, boys.
So, getting a few people, because I mentioned God a lot.
Dark energies.
Calling me a religious nut.
AK Masters,
right,
yeah.
Cult leader.
A lot in chat as well. Oh, what's going on here? Right, let's see if I can get it another way. This is ridiculous. Everyone's having this with the phones and everything, aren't they? Yeah, Paul Boyes on Insta, yeah. Us Northern does eh? Right, let me see if I can get it this way. Oh, I just seen a bit of your painting then. I'll have to have a look at that in a minute. Woohoo! Oh my god! I've not looked at it, but I'll try and look at it, Rainbow Wizard. Wow. Oh my God. God, can I even get in here? It's not letting me in anywhere.
So, getting a few people, because I mentioned God a lot, calling me a religious nut or a cult leader.
Paul Boys,
I want to share this
BOYS.
video. In fact, it's not even to humour them. I suppose it's just to make things clear, because I think it might be quite nice to share where I stand on religion and such like, and give a bit of a...
Love this. Oh, if we can get it, come on.
My take on things. So, I always say, regardless of what religion, if it serves you, makes you a better person, yet it doesn't strangle life's pleasures from you, doesn't suppress you too much. Like, no one can deny a lot of religions, especially if they really extreme, you know, I'm not going to start calling certain religions, you know who they are. If you see certain individuals walking around and they have to wear flat shoes that are black, long dresses, no skin showing, wear a wig, black wig, not styled, because you have to save that for the husband and all this kind of madness, is very suppressive. And let me tell you now that most definitely God did not intend for humanity to live in such a way. God didn't create religion, man did. But religion is tied to God. So, where do we start with this? The Bible, something I love. I read parts when I'm guided to it for insights, clues to certain things. The Bible consists of many different scriptures and stories and insights from many different saints, apostles,
What's this empowering? Don't get
prophets,
it.
and so on and so forth. There's something called the Council of Nicaea. The Council of Nicaea of the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire, if no one's aware of this, is today's cabal. That's the Roman Empire, right? Speak to any historian, they'll go, but they built those roads. Yeah, cheers for that. But they also sacrificed children to their god Baal. So, you know,
They
on the grand
seize
scheme of things.
everything.
But whatever. So, the Council of Nicaea decided to put together
Leona, yeah.
the scriptures, stories, insights, teachings, and they picked and
Thought you
choose
meant Paul.
what they wanted to go in this. So if you was going to look at for example, what's not in either the Old or New Testament, the prophet Thomas,
see the orbs flying
book
off
of
his
Thomas. Within
Yeah.
the Book of Thomas, there
The
is
Book of
a lot
Thomas.
of very insightful information that would lead one to becoming enlightened. There's even within there coded quantum physics, even a lot of attractions in there.
Yeah.
Now he will have been what's called a Gnostic, G-N-O-S, Gnostic. Now the
only reason I love what he's saying, and I'm replaying this for people who haven't got Instagram, is because he goes on about the Gnostics, the witches, and that people pull down. You know, people are pulling me down in the energies I was talking about before, because I was in a bit of witchiness, which I mean, the light, not the dark. There's both sides, but you know, anything I say I am, that side goes against. So you know, it does make me laugh, but I just love the way he puts all this together, because there was the Gnostics, and so he's good.
Gnostics, Jesus was a Gnostic.
Yeah.
The Gnostics were spiritual men, devout to God, but also understood mysticism. They understood magic. They understood law of attraction. They understood energy and heat.
Yeah, it is faith, astral faith, but I think that's what it was years ago, like religion, but then when it came in under man's religion, it changed and got twisted, like we all know, and stuff in the Bible, as a lot of us know, so, yeah, it's all good.
Interestingly, the Roman... I digress. I always digress. interestingly, I've had a few people comment on Reiki, on energy and things like that, saying that are religious types, Christians, saying that's all dark magic and it's not to be trusted and so on and so forth. Your Mary Magdalene, your witches of old that were persecuted, these were your healers and teachers.
Midwives.
These were the people in the communities that would help.
Yeah.
With insights,
yeah.
healing, whatever. They knew how to work with energy. Yes, they knew how to use spells, mysticism and all this, but generally the vast majority were for the greater good. Now, you have white witches that use their knowledge for the betterment of humanity and the people around them. And you've got the black witches, which don't use their knowledge for the betterment of humanity, often used for
Magi, yeah. See the orbs coming off the bed.
enslavement, often used for helping certain overlords get what they wish.
Dark magic.
Hitler, this is documented, not making this up. You'll be able to find it if you go and search for it, but I'm not going to give you it all. Go and look. Hitler had 3 witches, of which he was the only one that was allowed in the meeting with the witches. And when he would have his meeting with his witches, he would come out and give his plans. Basically, these witches would use clairvoyance.
Yeah, a cult does get... It is hidden, it's what's hidden. It doesn't mean it's hidden because it's dark. It just means it's hidden. Some of it had to be hidden from the dark ones. But the dark know about it as well. They're illuminated in it as well. I've talked about this before. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I've talked about this before when I was talking about witchy stuff. And then I got called about that because people don't understand it. There's 2 sides to it.
Essentially, and many other things, okay? And to gain these insights and wisdom
hidden knowledge
from a world non-physical to us that we can't see,
hidden.
Normally there would have to be a trade-off, generally sacrifices. Now, and you see this in films and such, like when they give certain sacrifices to bring in the rains and things like this. It's true.
Thank you, Bo Hayes.
Okay? Whether you believe that or not is completely irrelevant. They did. I do. They did. Whether you believe it or not is...
Orbs flying past his head like anything. Yeah, smash the like button. Thank you, Bo Hayes. Yeah, don't forget, smash the like button because it puts that vibe out.
Irrelevant. Doesn't mean it's not real. Doesn't mean it hasn't been happening. Okay? And whether you can question its effectiveness or not, or whether think it's just all bullshit, doesn't matter. These sacrifices still took place. These witches were still advising Hitler, and every Roman emperor had their high priest. Was it high priest? Oracles. I think the Roman emperors had oracles, if my memory serves me right. The pharaohs had high priests, and Hitler had witches, and the occult had many witches and high priests and so on. That Marina, what's her name?
Abramovich. Bitch, I call her.
She's the highest high priest at the moment for the occult, for Baal, Satan. Anyway, when the Council of Nicaea was formed to basically take control of religion, what they wanted to do was to suppress humanity, not enlighten them with the truth. Not the truth will set you free, the lie will enslave you, was basically their pervading thought, or it's what they wanted to do, enslave humanity, okay? Now I'll give you one example of this, because I've spoke about before, thoughts, words, actions are very important.
As I've been saying,
every single human being on this planet align themselves with their thoughts, words, and actions, and we're mindful of them, the world would be a very different place right now. Not saying it'd necessarily be a better one, because some people can align their thoughts, words, and actions with things that don't manifest good things, but it's very important. Thoughts, words, and actions, right?
Which I'm banging on about daily, trying to get it in people's heads, even though people think you shouldn't be repeating stuff, but you should, because your thoughts, actions, and your words do manifest, and that's why you've got to be careful what you're putting out. In saying this,
this is one example, and there's a fucking plethora of them, that the Council of Nicaea created this. to enslave humanity through religion. Let's look at...
And it's funny because I love the way he said it, because I've been saying it as well, and I loved him say the same thing when he starts talking about the Ten Commandments and how they twisted it. I've always said, all you have to do, it's not about sins, it's just about shutting that door and going through the other door, the right door, the door of light, and walking through. Change mind at any time, you have a choice at every time, free will. I've always said, everyone says, it's about getting in alignment. You fall down, you get back up, you get back in alignment. You're not going to get, anything bad happen. You've just got to get up, turn that coin over, go through the other door, take the choice to do something good, get back up off the floor when you fall, and pick yourself up and get back in alignment. And that's all I'm saying. And that's how easy it is. Get back in alignment with the higher frequency, with your higher self, with God, consciousness, whatever you want to call it, the universe, doesn't really matter. That's what I've been shouting out. You get back in alignment, you fall, you get back in alignment. You do it every day. Just get back in alignment. Like I said, doesn't mean you don't have times with the sine wave, you don't have times where you go down and you feel a bit crap. You get back up and get back in alignment. You don't just go, oh shit, I had a really shit day yesterday, therefore I've got to keep doing this to people and saying this to people and being like this because, I fell off me, I don't know, exercise program, whatever it is. Could be anything small, right? I just think tomorrow's a new day. Like I've always said, the rising of the sun is a brand new day, resurrection. Get back in alignment. Don't beat yourself up about it. Get back in alignment. If you come into yourself thinking, do you know what, I've not been doing the right things with people, I've been a bit this, I've been a bit that, get back in alignment. So I loved it when Paul said this, and this is what it is all about. The planets are coming into alignment, therefore we've got to get in alignment. You just get back into alignment.
The Ten Commandments.
Yeah, roller coaster.
Okay.
Yeah. Ten Commandments.
So you've got the Ten Commandments. Now, if you've got a command from God, it's come from God, the highest power, highest authority. If you disobey one of these commands,
hi Damon,
you then are sinful. A sin. Now, the only way to set yourself straight with God is to repent. Pay for your sins. Now, what the Roman Church did very, very cleverly, this has come from the Vatican, and I'm sure most people are aware the Vatican is demonic, dark, and they serve one Lord only. Not the God, true God. They serve a different God. Now, how it used to go, okay, is that if you were wealthy, you could go and sin all you like, but as long as you turned up to church, handed over some money to the church, and confessed your sins, you were cleaned of them. So this is what they used to do.
So you could do what you want.
If you were in the elite or wealthy, you could do what the hell you like, but you could go and pay for your sins. This is how the Roman Church, this is how the Vatican became the superpower of the world.
Hi English Patriot, life is a wave, ups and downs, highs, lows, expecting this as reality helps you through the lows. Yeah, and you just get back in alignment,
This is why they're able to put satellites in orbit, telescopes called Lucifer, by the way, not made that up. They've got a telescope called Lucifer. They've also got a satellite that orbits the sun. But anyway, there's much more to that than meets the eye. They're not just observing the sun for banter. There's something else much more sinister at play there. Anyway, so they created this idea of a sin. This has not come from God. God is not that sadistic. God has put you on earth with all of its temptations.
Sorry, I just have to butt in it. Is it English Patriot 70? Was you at the Pole Boys match when I was at the Pole Boys match and you were there and you said hi and I was like, oh my God. And you were like, because obviously I don't see people's faces, and he was like, hi Dolly, was it you? I think it was, I'm not sure. Another subscriber I've met, I think it was, I might be wrong, but I think it might have been. I was with my sister. Was it English Patriot? I think it was. Yeah, it was me. I've actually met English Patriot at a Poor Boys march that I went to. When was it? Whatever it was. Saw me, but obviously I wouldn't recognise people because I don't see people's faces. Said hi, and I was like, oh hi. That's where Daddy Dragon was there that day as well. So yeah, it was you. Yeah, I was. Yeah, he was with me. He was with Dolly Daydream. Yeah. We said hi. And it was a really good vibe, wasn't it? And Paul's a good guy in it. It was a really good vibe. The first one I went to, I'm not really a protesty person. Not that it was one of them protests, but I went because of Paul Boyce and his energy and what he's about and what it is about. You know, and he's in the realms, the hidden realms as well. And it was a great day. Thank you. So I just thought that was you there. So you know, I have met subscribers. I have met subscribers out. I have done you know, the Really Woke show with Roxanne when we met subscribers, so I do actually meet people in real life, and that's what I was saying earlier on. People can't really say anything about anyone unless they've actually met them in the flesh, you know, so there you go. But yeah, hi. Yes, it was great.
Sensations and emotions that you can experience and life's pleasures and discomforts for a reason, so your soul can grow and expand. It often grows and expands in your darkest moments.
Yes, it does.
That's for another story. But back to sin. So,
and I'd just like to butt into that as well. A lot of people are in the darkest moments. That's when you can wake up in your darkest moments, and it helps you. I'm not fighting through any dark moments. I've been through a lot of my dark moments. There may be some more in the whenever, but not really with what's going on when that lifts off the face of this earth. It's not going to be as hard as it ever has been with people, like I said, with abundance. But I'm only on YouTube to help others, to lift them through their darkness. We all go through it at different times. I'm not actually fighting any darkness within me. There's people that want to fight, you know, want to cause fight. But all I'm saying again is I come on here to lift people out of that while we're going through this transition that we are going through. So I will just inbutt in there.
It's understandable where sin comes from because God's given you commands. So of course you don't follow the commands.
Yeah,
you're sinning. But what if the Council of Nicaea twisted it? What if there weren't the 10 Commandments? What if there were the 10 Commitments?
Yes,
that were given?
Ordinary Bear.
Different story now, isn't it? How's it different? Well, if God gave 10 commitments, the energy is completely different. So, if you follow these 10 commitments, you will live a prosperous life. You will live in relative harmony, and you won't go too far wrong.
No.
If you follow the commitments.
Like a manual, isn't it?
Commitments.
Moral compass.
There isn't any right or wrong. You just commit yourself to them as best you can.
Moral compass.
In the knowing.
North Star.
There will be temptations. In the knowing, you will stray from these commitments. In the knowing, life isn't just a straight line.
Like I just said, in the knowing, life's not a straight line. We know this. It's a moral compass. You will fall. You will get tempted now and again. The temptations are meant to be there. You know, it's everything in balance. So people who say they're all, woo, you know, all this, that, it's like, nah, you know, you just get back in alignment. You just get back in alignment. Yeah, while lying in the gutter reach for the stars. Exactly. So don't know why people have to make out they're so perfect. We're all perfectly imperfect. Do you know what I mean? Nobody's perfectly perfect where they have actually done nothing wrong in their life, said nothing wrong. People are like that. You know, and people really who do show themselves. Because like I've said before, there's things that go on in my life behind YouTube, you know, here in my realm, that of course there's shit that happens and the shit that has happened, but I don't have to spew it all out on YouTube to prove a point that I've been through some shit. So like I said, I just come on here in my best energy that I can do when I can do, and we all get a bit triggered, but I don't need to show everything I've been through. I'd rather show the good sides. I haven't had many bad sides in the last couple of years because I get in alignment with myself. But I don't need to show all that to prove that I have had trauma or whatever, because everybody in the whole wide world's had trauma. Do you know what I mean? But people in my realm of consciousness will know and see what I've been through, but I don't have to throw it out everywhere.
To enlightenment from...
Because you've got to remember, when you do that, a lot of people use it as ammunition. So you have got to put your boundaries up and stuff, which I've said before.
Now to being enlightened. It's not life, is it?
Yeah, human incarnation.
So if you follow these commitments as a general sort of rule of life, but knowing there's no punishment, nor sin,
Song again.
If you stray away from these commitments, all you have to do is just bring yourself back in alignment with commitments.
Yes.
That's it.
Your commitments, just bring yourself back in alignment with commitments. Just like English Patriot said, to know thyself is to take the, I can never say it, Gnostic path to enlightenment. Of course it is. That goes back to the Dark Crystal film again. The mystics and the skeptics and the mystics, you know, the ones who know and the ones that just very sceptical. That film's brilliant, says it all in there, those two films on Netflix. But yeah, exactly. I see a lot of people out there, they don't even know who they are. They're even asking people, I don't know what to do, I don't know how. It's like, know thyself, you should know. You know, you only have to go within yourself. You should know. You know, if you know thyself. If you're not being programmed, you should know thyself. So yeah, the original Gnostic Templars took the lonely path. Yeah, and a lot of people do take the lonely path because it's a harder path to take, actually. It's easier to get caught up in all the you-know-what.
There's one, that slight twist from commitments to commandments. Can you see the difference? One will enslave humanity, one will guide.
I have never done well with commands. Oh, no. Commitments? Yeah, because a commitment, you can make a commitment, sometimes fall off it, just get back on it. But commands, as we all know, most of us are like, you're not commanding me, telling me what to do. Telling me what to do, because you've got to learn by your mistakes anyway.
Humanity. Another thing you hear people speak about is the Great Flood. Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark. It's fucking...
Oh, wow, you should see Noah, the newer film with Russell Crowe in it.
Ridiculous to think. 2 by 2, the male and female species of many...
And I just see it as the energy saving that, you know.
Different animals on the boat. They'd eat each other, it'd be chaos. How big's the fucking boat for starters? Would it sink? It just doesn't make sense. But what if this great flood came at a time where the race, the human race at that point was highly civilized, highly evolved technologically, a different route to us, maybe not digital technology like we are predominantly following, maybe technologies that fall in line with vibration and frequency. Maybe they can move very heavy objects that we can't lift with our cranes, using vibration, shifting the frequency of the object that they want to move, like the pyramids, for example, making
Hi JP.
stones and blocks that weigh hundreds.
JP, I've still got your painting, the angel painting. I've still got to price it up and everything. I've still got it. I haven't forgot about it, so I will be getting in contact soon.
Of tons, almost weightless. Maybe they had that kind of technology. Maybe they had the kind of technology they could take the DNA of every species on the planet to save them, so they could repopulate the earth after a great flood. Maybe Noah was a scientist and he had a team. Maybe even there was no ark. Maybe the project was called the Ark. Maybe.
And there was a film I was watching with my fella a few months ago, and it was, I can't remember what it's called. Somebody might know out there. It was a bit of a sci-fi thing, and there was these robot-y people in it, a black guy and a white woman. Because I was thinking it was like yin and yang or something. It was, and they called each other father and mother. And there was a ship called the Ark, and it was trying to get these other kids or kill these off something. I can't remember. And I just remember thinking the Ark, and it had these so-called like, I can't remember. I just remember it had the Ark in it, and I was like, oh, what's all that about the Ark? Hi, Revel.
Noah had 7 years to go and get as many different species, male and female, DNA in a small disc-like form, okay? So then when the Great Flood came, and the flood exists, the flood can't be argued, science proves there was this Great Flood that wiped out pretty much the whole entire race. And at the time of, in fact, I won't go into that because that's something else, will throw people off. So maybe Noah was just a scientist and had a team of scientists with him, and he collected the DNA of all the male and female species. But after this great flood, and consciousness dropped, the only way the story could survive would be to put it in such simplistic terms that people understood. The true story of Noah and the Great Flood. Just something to think about.
Yeah, sorry, and that was the end of that. And I just love the way Paul puts things. But I just want to share that for the people who aren't on Instagram. And the lovely Rainbow Wizard. Do you want me to show this? I can only show it on my phone at the minute. Do you want me to? Am I allowed to? Rainbow Wizard was painting a painting for me. We all know as artists, sometimes when you get a commission, as soon as you get, if someone wants a commission, it's like that's when, it's not the joy goes out of it. It's really weird. It's just you thinking, oh, I better not hurry it up, but you know, you normally take your time. And I know anyone who's arty out there, and especially Rainbow Wizard, we said that, you'll understand what I'm saying. So is this a picture? I'm not going to put the voice on it or whatever if it has, but I'm just looking, because I know you were going to speak, but I've not put it on. I'm looking at, wow. I can't hear obviously what you're saying, but oh, you have a YouTube link. You can put it in if you want. Rainbow Wizard's got a YouTube link to this picture. Is this my picture? Yeah? Probably won't be able to see it on here. The colours, you won't be able to see the colours on here because of the light, but that blue is that indigo blue, the blue that I see. The blue that I see when I'm flying about up there, the blue that I saw when I went to have my Reiki, the blue that I see. Yay. Cosmic. I'll have a listen after, but I'll have a proper look, because obviously on YouTube and everything, that's brilliant. And sorry, being cancelling my granddaughter. Well, so yeah, if you want to put it in, Rainbow Wizard, put your link in. Yeah, did not say it's finished. Oh, it's not. Well, it is finished, or it's not finished. It looks good anyway. So thank you. I'll have a proper look when I get off here. As we're just listening to Paul Boyce. I've got someone else to listen to just before I go as well. I think I'm just going to chuck it in there. We got the Empress strength of a lion, because we have to have strength in these times at the minute. You got the daggers coming in. This is to do with fear, by the way, and stuff like that. The 9 of swords. You see this person getting like stabbed in the back, but there's a lot of fear going on, fear-based things going on. People feel like the world's crumbling down. Don't, because you have to have trust, and this is what I was saying at the beginning. People who don't even have trust in themselves. The hangman's about trust. The hangman isn't about someone hanging themselves or anything like that. He's a hangman. He's balancing by his own foot. He's trusting himself. So he's in a bit of a Zen pose sort of thing, upside down. He's got the sun behind his head. He's trusting himself. Do you trust yourself or not? Are you all in fear? You've got to have strength to do this. A lot of people are in this. We're like hanging upside down from the tree. And then you've got the moon, which has a lot to do with Pisces energy there, the 2 fishes. Intuitiveness. You know thyself. Know what you're feeling inside. Trust thyself with what's going on right now. Just as the lovely Indigo Rays was saying before. This time right now, let's let me get rid of this a minute. It's doing me head in. This time right now is very, very important with energy and what you're putting out. This is why I keep repeating it, and it's very, very important how we go within this new earth, let's say. Magenta Pixie's done a recent one which was really good. Didn't listen to the last one, so I can't remember which one it was. Just explaining a load of stuff, really brilliant, and with you know who as well, and that's great. You know, these people that are here holding the light, even in those platforms of what looks like, you know, politics, but he's not in politics now, so things are changing. That was a really good video, but I'm just going to play before I go. I might as well just play it because I was listening to her. The lovely Amelia Love one of Paul's friends as well. We will play her. They know about blue energy. Not Paul. Paul's there. Where's she gone? No, just let me find. Oh, and Boho Hayes. You want to be looking for... You were asking about my Instagram. You want to be looking for this. Dolly Daydream, or... You should find me because my face will be on there. Hippie Bohemian. I keep changing the name, sorry. No one will find me. But you can just find me through Dolly Daydream, which is on my other one. You'll see all my artwork on there. And if you ever want to message me about anything, any jewellery you've seen or anything like that, you can do. Or paintings or whatever. Or if you want a custom painting or whatever. Or you can get me on Dolly Daydream. Got my name up there. I can't really dox myself. Everybody knows anyway. Or Dolly Daydream. Dolly Daydream's all together. So you should be able to find it if you have a look about. I know people find it a problem sometimes. Oh yeah, I've got to go back on there anyway. And if you want any, I'm going to be putting them up, and I know there's a couple of people in chat that want one as well, but I've got my oils. Keep showing these. I use mine daily, and I've got about that much still in it. I've been using it for weeks. It's got crystals, flowers and everything in it, in these gorgeous bottles, and this is for sleep. I'm very calming within the day. Beautiful. You can just do that. Temples, feet, everything. They're on there as well. They come in lovely little boxes. I'll show you actually what they come in. I will show you. I need to check this room out because it's just a bloody mess. See you all. I can't get in. Where are they all? Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh. Needs tidying up this room basically. They came in these little boxes, handmade. They fit in there, and they've got like a seal on. Don't know if you can see it. A little cosmic hand. Don't know if you can see it. Probably won't pick up the camera. And you might be able to see it. Ah, focus. There we go. See it? And they're there. They fit in there like that. They fit in there like that. I use mine for sleep, but you can use it if you've got anxiety or you want to feel calm within the day at work or wherever it is that you are. People doing you nothing. So yeah. Yeah, he's got stunning work. Please check out Rainbow Wizard's channel because his artwork's spectacular. You know, we're all unique, but everybody's artwork's beautiful, different and beautiful. So yeah. Yeah, huge pole shift in the process. Yeah, we're just saying, I talked to a lot of people behind the scenes, English Patriot. The shift, you can tell the shift. This is why it's so important not to get caught in other people's shit. That's why I won't be talking about it again because it's ridiculous. But it's about doing the work now. Just like Paul said, people, we know we're in a spiritual war. People think this is it. It's like it's not even begun yet when we do the work. This is where people are going to fall. A lot of people are going to fall flat on the face. There's other things going on. It's very important to keep yourself aligned. This is what I keep saying. Don't let anything or anyone or any situation bring you down in these times, because the energies of, say, that reptilian energy, whatever you want to call it, lower energy, is trying to pull your light down. He's trying to pull your vibe down and bring you into fear. They win if the whole world goes back into that, but we're not, because we're not. It can't be stopped. But I'm just saying, you know, people need to keep in the light, your light, and anchor it down, as I've said, and a lot of people have said. Got to keep repeating it, you know. So, and it's beautiful. The energies are They're amazing. Like I said, it's not because you're not never going to get triggered or you're just learning to master your realms of consciousness. That's what you're doing. And there's nothing wrong with getting triggered. It's only showing you that you're real, that it's the human side of you. You know, we are the rainbow bridge. We're connected to the spirit realm as well, our higher selves, God, source, omnipresent, universe, or whatever you want to call it. People call it many different things. You choose. God doesn't mind what you call it. It's not male, it's not female, it's both a mixture of whatever that is, but it's just an energy. We are all energy, and people are learning that that's how energy affects us. And someone said today something about, I'm still not understanding that yet. It's like, you will do when you realise that's why everyone's vibes affect you and things affect you, and we've got the planetary energies and all that stuff. When you look into it and you're just like, yeah. And the basic thing we've got to do, hi Jeffrey, is keep in alignment, follow your North Star, which is a moral compass, and just get back on it every time you fall down. Keep at it. That's doing the work. Doing the work. Because there will be things and times and people and things that bring you down. Even when it gets lighter in energy, there could be little things, because we all learn different and we're all unique. So it's good. I'm learning all the time. Yes, Mandy, and we're learning all the time. And who doesn't want to learn all the time? Oh my God, it's so exciting. It's like Paul Boy said, it's so effing exciting what's going on, even when you're seeing the madness, because you know something's going on. It's not as the time before. So it's a lot of people in the past who woke up and think that this time is the same as all the times before, and they go in fear because they think it's a flip side of the coin. They think it's Illuminati still in control, and it always has been, which it has been. This time's different. They can't even see it. It's worldwide. This has never happened on a worldwide scale like this, and the pendulum's about to swing. And do you know what? The people who can feel it. It's brilliant, and this is why people have got to stop getting in other people's businesses and concentrate on themselves and getting their self mindset, realms of consciousness up and keeping it there and doing it. Stop sticking your nose in other people's business and keep your nose in your own business. If you're looking at someone else or being nosy in someone else's business, you're not really going to be looking at what's happening in your realm of consciousness, really. So yeah, and that's not being nasty, that's just saying, that's being kind. Like, keep focusing on yourself. I want everyone focusing on themselves and bringing the light up in the frequencies. Truth is truth at the end of the day. Hi Dolly, soul sister, sending good vibrations, keep your spirit high. What a time to be alive. Every day is a school day. Exactly, Teresa, every day is a school day. We're all still learning, so no one can say they know everything, because we actually don't. We know the knowing of, we know something good's coming. We don't know exactly what it's going to look like, smell like, taste like, but we know because it is a knowing. But we're all learning, and no one can say they've hit the top and they know everything. That's some people, like to put out there. It's like, nah, we're all still learning. And we're all going to be laughing at this at some point. When it gets lighter and that's cleared out more, we're going to be laughing at certain points of bits we got wrong, or not wrong, it's all a lesson and what went on. It'd be like, oh my God, like a big Jubilee party, we'll all be laughing our tits off at some point. Because it's frustrating at the minute, It's hard, but it's not the easy path to take. People go, oh, like, make it look so easy. No one ever said it was easy. It's the harder path to take, actually, because you have to keep at it. It's easy to just go in fear, moan, sit in something, reminisce on the past constantly, get down and get to bed. It's easy to be in that, woe is me. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, the best is yet to come. Exactly. Oh yeah, Claudia got an oil. Claudia got oil. She's just saying, I use mine all the time. It's brilliant, most beautiful parcel I have ever received too. Thank you. If you ever receive anything off me, you do get it. Everything I do is handmade. I'm going to plug myself, obviously. It's what I want to do. Everything I do is handmade, hand designed by me, and given a lot of love to it, a lot of energies as well, and a personal thank you note and stuff. And it can be different sometimes, but I do put a lot of love into it. It's not, mass produced, so it's getting a handmade touch to it. I'm not really into like digital stuff and stuff like that. I like the traditional handmade, and there's lots of beautiful things coming for summer, so watch out for them, ladies. And mainly it is ladies stuff. There's beautiful things I've got on the go today that popped up in my head last night, and I was like, yeah, for summer, but they'll be coming in for summer because I've got to get like making a bit prototypes and stuff, as you'd call it. It's not really. I just tend to do something for me, and if I like it, then I'll make it. You know, I'll probably be having new bracelets and all sorts coming in, so check out that. But I have got some new things in the pipeline. But yeah, but like I said, these are. I'll have to bring another one out as well. Where have I just put it? Oh yeah, these are really nice. Like I said, I used it last night, worked a gem last night with the intention behind it, but I know I was dreaming, but I can't remember my dream. I know it was good, but I can't remember it. But I was like, yeah. Another tip, Claudia, put it on the soles of your feet. Soles of your feet. Breathe in the morning as well. You can use it throughout the day. I don't know how you've been using it, but you can. You know, really. And if you're a meditator, before you meditate, you can put it on your wrists and really like breathe it in. So yeah. So have I tried making beard jewellery? No, but I guess it's a bit like dread jewellery, which I need to do a bit more of for anyone with dreads. The one with the crystal on. It's been in there for ages. It's got a little, what is it? Rose quartz rose on it. I have crystals in my hair. Oh yes, I do. It's been clinging on. Clinging on. No, I did say I tried to make some men's bracelets, which I will have to do at one point. It's just because obviously I just tend to do girl stuff, really. Women's stuff. Boho-y stuff. I might be getting some more meditation cushions going as well, because, you know, I had them going for a bit. It's getting warmer in the UK. Oh my god, yeah, it was beautiful today, apart from when the sun went in, it's freezing, but it is beautiful. Yes, oh yes, the sun's coming up and doing a bit of cleansing, isn't it? It is, and abundance, because we're on our way to summer. Abundance in summer with nature and stuff, so we're following the abundance scheme of things are getting better, you know, so yeah. Oh, there's a few other things as well I've got going. I still haven't sorted these out yet. I had these little, probably won't come across on it, these little brooches that I need to finish these off. I'm just a bit, you know, here and there and everywhere with my stuff. I've got some brooches that need to be, what am I showing you that for when the camera's not even there? I've got some brooches that I've done that need to be sorted. I'll have to put them up. They've got crystals in, you can't really see them. There's some other brooches that I haven't sorted out yet. What was that just fell on the floor? Something just fell on the floor. I do greeting cards and stuff like that, but they're all individual. I think what I'll probably do one day is I'll do a tour of this room when I've tidied it up again in the shop version, and should do a virtual shop, shouldn't I? If you see anything, you'll just have to DM me. But yeah, like I said, oh yeah, that's another thing before I go. So yeah, Gemma Carty put something out the other day, and I thought it was beautiful for something she was bringing in for herself. But this talk about money, when, like I said, a lot of people who say the spiritual go on about money like it's a bad thing, and it's not. We're all supposed to be abundant. Do you know what I mean? We're not talking about people who mass produce stuff on big, massive scale levels and take away jobs from small businesses. If I was doing my business, I'd be a small business. A lot of people out there, so that's helping those people, isn't it? If you get what I'm saying, you're allowed to be abundant, just like she said the other week, which I've said before. Why do people think that if you're spiritual you have to be sat in poverty, or sat in non-abundance, or sat in a loincloth, sat in a shack? No, it's not about that. God wants everyone to be abundant. You've just got to find what it is that you love and do it. And it's because these dark forces have been in control. Certain parts of countries and people are in more lack than others in certain things. But then again, we've all been under a suppression. We all know that. We don't get certain amounts of something like the high ups do. You know what I mean? It's not where this world's going. People will have more abundance and more creativity and more, you know, the people supporting the people, not supporting silly celebrities and stuff like that. So, you know, I see that coming in with certain things. Oh, thank you, Mandy. Yeah, so if you're into boho-y stuff and stuff like that, then you just need to get over on my Insta. I need to start posting a bit more on there, because you'll see my drawings and stuff and things up on there. So I think tomorrow I'm supposed to be doing a dolphin. So I may draw that out tomorrow. I may come on tomorrow because I haven't got a school run tomorrow. So my morning meditation, I might do some collage work. So if you want to join me in the morning for collage work, I think I might do a bit of that in the morning tomorrow. And I think I'm going to come on about 8 o'clock-ish maybe. Try before 9, something like that. Between 8 and 9. I'm going to try and come on earlier. Mind you, saying that, what am I waffling on about? No, I think I might come on. I'm just thinking I need to wash my hair. I thought I have to do it in the morning because you have to do it as soon as you get up and let it dry all day. So what I think I'll do is, I think I'll come on about 10 o'clock tomorrow. So if anyone's around at that time, and I think I might do some collage because it's quite relaxing, you know, that'll set me up for the day. But yeah, something like that. I'll give you a heads up. So anyone who wants to come and arting in the morning, because like I said, I'm going to be doing more arting, just keeping people calm in the morning and stuff like that. And if you want to see how I sort of put my collages together, I'll do that. I may do my dolphin tomorrow, or I may save it for another day, but I've got the dolphin on the list, you know, for drawing a dolphin. Like I said, I asked you what you wanted me to draw, and that's on the list in the book, the little suggestions. And Rainbow Wizard also said pull a card and do something on that, so I will do that as well. And I believe it's going to be a beautiful weekend, and I think we're thinking of having like a barbecue and seeing a couple of friends and that, and just having a good time that way, so that'll be good. Yeah, and what else was I going to say? There's something else I was going to say. Yeah, and I'm just happy. People are, you know, getting in the vibe. People are getting creative. My fella showed me before one of his paintings he's doing at Homestay, and I'm just like, I love it. I love seeing that in people, you know, and they're lost in the creativity, whatever it is, whatever they love. But I got a bit lost in mine before and just went into that world of like, you know, you just disappear into your own thing, don't you? And everything, the monkey mind dissipates. So it's brilliant. We should meet up midnight till the GMT. Well, we should meet up midnight till 3 p.m. tonight. Meet at Eiffel Tower. I've been. Should we all meet in the astral realms tonight? Put the intentions out there. See if anyone has a dream about anything. Put those intentions out, you lot. You just put this. We'll just say what meet up with the Yakutar fam. Oh yeah, lovely weekend barbecue time. Oh, I do think so, with some spicy veg sausages. Yes. Oh yeah, I was meant to say I've been doing I've been trying to get little experiments in with my daily routine, and I'm not telling anyone yet because I don't know when it will be finished. One of them you're going to see a little bit of, and I'm not going to tell you what it is because you should start noticing it. So we'll see, and then when I've done that, I'll explain about it, but I can't really say anything at the minute because, yeah, whatever. So, yeah, like I said, when the energies came through today, the morning song was this morning when I was drawing was, what was it? It was, Here Comes the Sun, doo-doo-doo. And then the other one was, I'd like to, what was it? I'd like to teach the world to sing, which is beautiful because that was about harmony. And then, what was the other one? There was another one, and then obviously before, when I was in the kitchen before I came on, because they're all about these dark energies going, you know, like Paul said and that, and, you know, with us all holding our anchor in the light. It was that, it just cracked me up. I was laughing to myself, because you know when you get little songs in that, it's like so I was talking to you, like, I started laughing, I was like, oh yeah. And it was like, how do you like your eggs in the morning? Because all I've been thinking was like, people are going to have egg on the face. You know, these big high ups are going to egg on the face, egg on your face. So that song came in, and that's what it was. How do you like your eggs in the morning? Smashed on your face. So you remember when they've had a lot of like people walking down the street, and a lot of people have chucked eggs at them and stuff like that, like Boris Johnson and everybody. Oh yes, it's funny. Hi, Christy and Craig's World. Yeah, I'd like to teach the world to sing, go standing hand in hand. I was singing that this morning. It just popped in my head. I was like, oh yeah, I've not heard that song for ages. Imperfect harmony. We're getting there, Not there yet, because like I said, the work's about to come. We're not actually on that strong bit yet. It is a coming. It's a bit like this in the minute. People are switching on the starlight and it's like, whoa. We're all like, yeah. That was like the picture I did of the fairy. It's like, got to put my glasses on. And I don't wear sunglasses. I have got these because I think I took them to New York. But it's like I get sunglasses and don't wear them. They'd normally be like that. Using them as a headband to keep my hair out of my face because it's always in my face. That's why I'm always going like that. But they're just kept in here anyway. Like, yes. Men in Black. Yeah, but yeah. I love this family of misfits. So do we. Yes, misfits. We've got to be the misfits. You wear your sunglasses at night. I've just never liked wearing sunglasses because they do me head in here, and they but you've got to get light codes in your eyes, people. Light is medicine. So I don't mean like staring at the sun or anything, but yeah, light medicine of the future. Why do you think all the celebrities always went round, even in clubs and like even when it's not sunny, with keep your eyes covered up, and you're connecting soul to soul through your eyes. Eyes are the windows to the soul. So yeah. Oh, before I go, anyone who was in Red Pill Phil's chat the other day, what do you think about the that ship? Some people saying they reckon it was like a reptilian thing, like they're all bogging off or something, and it was like, I sort of said submarine because I always think when people go, people who moan off certain realms of flat Earth or versing global, and they're going, well, it's not space, is it? Space around you, inner space, waters above. Water's below, water's different, it's not as dense, so it's different water than it is down here because it's a bit dense down here and all. I was like, and then he said some people saying, oh, it's a hologram. We all know we've got holograms. We've all seen the big whale coming out of the floor. We've all seen 9/11. We've all seen the other ones. They've done loads of them, but we all know that the Michael Jackson one was really good. Oh my god, that just looked like he was on stage. We all know they've got that technology, but it doesn't mean everything we see is. I just think they put that out because then they can go, oh, well, you do know it's a hologram. It's a bit like the fake alien invasion, all that. I believe that's one of the things they put out, like Project Bluebeam and all that, because they want to put something out to make you think, if we saw something, to think it's Project Bluebeam, when really it's not. So who knows, mixtures of everything. Truth and lies in everything at the end of the day. Truth and lies in everything. I'll look you up. Oh, you're all talking in chat. Yeah, listening while cooking. So yeah, like I said, like most of us know, we see stuff going about that isn't nice, but at the end of the day, it's exciting times, the most exciting time to be alive ever. We've all got the ticket watching this show, literally watching the show, and it's amazing. So like I said, it's a very important time to keep the vibes up. That wasn't all getting in a bad vibe before of what I was talking about. This is just experiences that I do talk about because that energy is going around a lot of people, and people need to realise, just to get back in alignment with yourself, and even those people need to get back in alignment with themselves as well. We all do, and just do the work on thyself so you'll be all right with what's coming. That's what's important, not in fighting with people and making stories up. It's just like, look, get a grip. Get in your realm and keep it strong and anchor the light at the end of the day. And then we're all going to get through this together. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Yeah, the alien invasion will be a hologram. Yeah, they're one. Yeah. Because I just think that's coming within everyone anyway. So, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to go because it's a bit late when I didn't think I'd be on this late, as in because I came on earlier. But yeah, so I'm hoping to do some more art in the morning for those that want it. That's why I'm doing it, because I like a bit of a calming effect in the morning. And then other chats when I come on at night can be to do with whatever. But I'm going to have my Thank you, Effie, for putting Paul Boy's YouTube channel in. Paul Boy's YouTube channel is there. I don't think he's done anything new yet specifically because they're always trying to ban him on there anyway. I wonder why. He is on Instagram. He's a great guy, great aura, great soul, knows about the connection to the other realms. He's a Reiki healer, master. He's a psychologist as well, so he knows all the people that can see all them shitty people coming. Do you know what I mean? That energy. So really good. Yeah, you be safe as well, Jeffrey Lane. Big up to America. Whoop whoop. And when the time's right to talk about you know who, I will be talking on it again. And yeah, it's just brilliant. And I'll have a good look at Rob's artwork. Please go over to Rainbow Wizard's channel and check his artwork out. It's amazeballs. Yeah, great chat per Dolly, always make me feel uplifted. Thank you, Mandy. That's what I'm here to do, basically. And yeah, I want to uplift people as we transition through these times. No matter what people believe in, it's just putting a frequency out and uplifting and doing what we can do to just uplift people, not getting caught up in all that. Thank you very much. Because that's what you've got to do. Release, let go, release, let go. Every time, release, let go, release, let go. Yeah, if you want to make a coffee donation, PayPal is there, or there's a super chat. That's just a frequency. That's just a gratitude thing. You know, not working for high ups. That's just there for the people who want to do that. Like I said, you know, it helps sometimes with things. Like I said, I'm going to get that, what is it, tripod thing that goes over the top. You see me drawing. But yeah, so astral high vibe sent to all. Yeah, let's meet up in the astral after Yakutar fam. You got a ticket, you and the Yakutar fam, we'll all go meet up there. Probably all met at some point somewhere at some time. And if you haven't seen the cartoon Soul, the new film, please go and check that film out and you'll understand a lot. That film's amazeballs. That's the nicest thing anyone has ever said about my balls. Your balls? Amazeballs. Oh yeah, they're amazeballs, your balls, they're amazeballs. Your paintings. What are you talking about? I was like, oh my god, what are you talking about? Yeah, they are pushing it, Jeffrey, but they're pushing it everywhere. But it's for you to stand in your light, and if you don't believe in it, don't take it. My mum's just took the second one. I've told her. My sister's told her. Everyone's got free will. That's what she wants to do. She watches the news. What can I say? She thinks I'm crackers. So, and that's my mum. But she has got quite a good immune system, so I'm hoping, you know. But I've told her. I said to her, you better go and sort you. I said, yeah, what? She's laughing. She thinks it's hilarious. She's like, oh, well, I'll be the guinea pig. I went, it's not funny, Mum. But there you go. What can you do? But we're in this together, remember. It's worldwide. We're all going through it. That's why I say when we all come together on different platforms and people's platforms, where is it that you resonate with? We're all talking to each other. We're all in this together. We're all going to know people, see people, or whatever that's going on, that are going through certain shit and things happening. We're all in it together. No one's not going to see something or experience something. So this is where we all come together. But if you are seeing the light and being strong, you're not going to do anything no matter what they do. You're going to be like, no. This is where the world stands up. And they are taking it back. They're doing it in other countries. Once other countries see it, the other countries doing it. It's a domino effect, and it is happening. No medical advice here. No. All I would say is, but you can get holistic stuff, and that's where we're going to be going. So yeah, anyway, just saying. So yeah, just keep your vibes up, peeps. Keep your hygiene and keep your vibes up. Yeah, it won't come to that, Jeffrey. Don't you worry. Keep your vibes up. Blast out all. It's like I say, I've never worn a mask since all this started. It's like parallel universes. It's like you keep that vibe up, that frequency. It's like you don't. You'll see other people doing it and going into shops and they're getting asked, or they wear, and I'm like, I don't get asked. It's like I'm not even entertaining. Don't even see it. So hearts to all in chat, and you got the blue ones there, Claudia, as well. Yes, so I'm going to go now because I'll end up yakking for England. I could actually do a 24-hour stint, I tell you. But anyway, yeah, so I think healers will be called. But yes, exactly, Claire. So, yeah, definitely. A lot of us know that. Yeah, definitely. I don't know personally. I'll just say to Jeffrey there, it says, if you do artwork on a computer, is it still okay, or is that like non-organic? People go on about non-organic and organic and AI and all this. The thing is, I don't personally. There's a bit of digi-art I could look at to, you know, when you do your own drawings and you can scan it and then you can neaten up your drawings and stuff like that, which I would personally like to look at. I haven't got that equipment, but personally I like traditional drawing and painting, you know, like you'll get an original off me, or if I got something printed. But we've all got to remember there's certain technologies we're going to be having, because we are in the digital age, that are good and they will help humanity, and there's certain mundane boring jobs that we won't have to do. It's in balance, it's not going to be taken over, but there is technology that's brilliant. It's going to help Earth, it's going to help the world, it's going to help people, and then there's that. So no, I don't, not necessarily. And you go with what you feel. And also no, what was the other thing about that? Yeah, the digital soldiers. You go and look at what Magenta Pixie was saying in one of her videos about the digital soldiers and how we're going into, I did write it down actually, how we're going into, this is why they call the digital soldiers, and I thought Space Force, you know, digital soldiers, to do with cyberspace. So they've got Space Force, cyberspace, digital soldiers. Remember the digital soldiers? If you know what I'm talking about, we'll be doing it on cyberspace. So Mr. Una, who's disappeared at the minute, but he's not really. I think he's El Trumpo on Instagram, and they're going to be doing it by that. They're not going to be doing it through. You need to go and see one of Magenta Pixie's. She just says it really well. I thought, yes, cyberspace, digital soldiers. Why have we got digital soldiers in a digital era? It doesn't mean it's all bad. It just means she did like a free world thing, split thing. It was really, really good how she got it in from the collective of, what is it, the White Wing Collective of 9. It was brilliant. So not necessarily, but I just like traditional sort of drawing. And when like I said, when I'm doing my crafts, the things that I make, that I'll be showing you, and that'll be going up for summer and stuff like that. And my bags behind me that I make and stuff, they're all handcrafted, stitched and everything. They're not like, you know, so, but that's just me. Not knocking anyone who does anything of the other stuff. But there was a guy the other day, I'll just shout this out, where I think Indigo Ray sent me a video of a guy sculpting a massive dragon out of polystyrene. It was massive, like a big carving. And they said someone came forth, was like, oh, we can help you. We've got this big machine that can do it for you. And he was like, no, the point is, that takes away from it. He likes to handcraft it. That's the enjoyment he gets out of handcrafting it. Yes, he can design how you do it, and you can do all that designing on computers of what it would look like and how he cuts it out. But if he did the computer, he's not doing the thing that he loves, was actually sculpting it, this polystyrene stuff, and then painting it and doing all this stuff. And hand do it, because that's the enjoyment he got out of actually creating it with his hands. And that's what I'm like, very, you know, you get a lot of people on the computers who can create, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I like, you know, that's just me. That's me. Beautiful. Yeah, thank you, Mandy. So yeah. Thank you for answering my question. Yeah, just go with what you feel, and it's not because everything's bad, because everything's not. Everything just needs to be in balance. Do you know what I mean? I personally don't know if it'd be good for me because it's the light on computers and stuff, but do you know what I mean? We know it's all about going back to balance, because it's been out of balance. Everything's been out of balance. So, you know, a bit like governments, it doesn't mean we won't have one if we be governed. Governments were supposed to be for the people. We're supposed to tell them, but we all know it got twisted, and they're supposed to, you know, they've been ruling us, where we're supposed to tell them what we want, sort of thing, if you know what I'm saying. So anyway, love your work. When it's from the heart, earthy and true. Yeah, it's always from the heart, Astral Thief. It's always from good intentions. I can talk about some stuff sometimes that's going on, because that's real. And we all get triggered, because we are only just, you know, we have that human side to us as well, human nature. And like I said before, we go up and down, and it's good to talk about stuff. But that doesn't get me down, you know, because you just get back into alignment, you know. But like I said, because there's people who are coming over, who are waking up to stuff, sometimes think, but that will dissipate anyway. It will with me. Don't know about other. At the end of the day, because we've all got work to do, basically. Now is doing thy work with what's coming. Just like Paul said, people think they're going through it now. We've got a lot of work coming, and that's where the real work starts. What was it again? It's just the beginning, and the best is yet to come. So, you know, yeah. Is that Top Royal Blue Dolly the woman I have been watching lately? wearing. Yeah, it is. It's a navy blue. I don't tend to do black. I've always said I don't really like black, like clothing on my top half, especially. So this is a navy blue, like a royal blue. I like a navy blue, royal blue. So, but yeah. So yeah, thanks. I used to want to be a director, like seems but I woke up to the nonsense and changed my mind. Well, it's not about like being a director. People can be great directors with a lot of really good films out there, but you know, there's all that energy behind certain stuff like horrors and stuff. I don't watch that sort of stuff, but yeah, there's going to be new directors and people coming in doing beautiful work to lift people's humanity up as well. So many movies and ideas I had, and because of the way things are, people are not really allowed to create like they want. Some directors are allowed to show a glimpse of the truth. The truth's all out there, but they twist it like it could be fantasy, and they'll go, well, it's fantasy. When you look at it, it's got more truth in fantasy than what's supposed to be fact. So yeah, look, we're all putting blue, and I like the blue hearts that are coming in. You've got to put the blue hearts in the Yakatar fam. So anyway, I'm going to go. Have a great, is it Thursday? Wherever you are, whatever, you know, wherever you are all over the world, whatever time it is. And I'll see you in the morning. You just have to look out for me. I will be doing some art in the morning with the music on. That's just a chilling session, sharing some of that with you, and we'll see what I end up creating with my collage, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks all for coming in, and I will see you soon. Good night. I'm pressing the wrong button now. I used to do this all the time. I don't know where the button is. Oh, thank you.